I don't know about you, but when I think about travel insurance, my first thought is always, yeah, that's something I'll definitely need, but probably won't use, right? It's that thing you pay for just in case something happens, but deep down, you hope it never does. Well, this story I'm about to share, it made me realize just how wrong I was about that assumption. It was supposed to be the trip of a lifetime. I had planned this solo adventure to a beautiful country I'd always dreamed of visiting. I was so excited. The itinerary was packed: sightseeing, food tours, some hiking, and, of course, lots of exploring. But things took a turn I never expected. It happened so quickly. I woke up in the middle of the night, feeling this sharp pain in my abdomen. At first, I thought it was just a weird cramp or something, but it didn't go away. It got worse, much worse. I won't go into the graphic details, but I ended up in an emergency room a few hours later in a foreign country where I couldn't understand half of what was going on. After some tests, the doctors told me I needed immediate surgery. Emergency surgery. And I needed it fast. Let me tell you, fear hit me like a ton of bricks. There I was, in a foreign country, no family, no friends around, and this random hospital staff trying to explain in broken English what was about to happen. I won't lie, I panicked. I had no idea what this was going to cost, or even how I was going to handle the aftermath. What if something went wrong? What if I couldn't afford the medical bills? What if I couldn't even get the surgery I needed? All these thoughts flooded my brain in the worst possible way. And then, it hit me. I'd gotten travel insurance for this trip. I didn't think much of it before, but now, it felt like a lifeline. I remember fumbling through my bag, pulling out the insurance documents, dialing the number. My head was spinning, but I just needed to know. Could I actually get help? Could they cover the cost of the surgery? When I finally got through to someone, I couldn't believe how calm and reassuring they were. They walked me through everything, told me exactly what to do, and said they would take care of everything. I felt a weight lift off my shoulders. I just kept thinking, thank goodness I got this insurance. The surgery went smoothly, thankfully, but there were still costs to deal with. Medical bills piled up, and I was in no condition to deal with them, let alone try to navigate all the paperwork and language barriers. But here's the twist. The insurance? It really did cover it. I honestly didn't expect that level of support. I thought I'd be stuck with a huge bill and fighting insurance companies back home to get reimbursed. But no. They paid directly to the hospital, they communicated with me regularly, and they even made sure I had follow-up care sorted out. I was blown away. I didn't just feel like a customer, I felt like a person they genuinely cared about. Looking back, I can't even imagine how I would have handled that situation without the insurance. I probably would have been buried in bills or had to cut my trip short, but instead, I got the care I needed and was able to recover in peace. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. That's great for you, but how do I know I can trust my insurance to do the same? Well, here's the thing. Not all travel insurance is created equal. Some companies can be hard to get a hold of when you need them most. But what I've learned from this whole experience is that it's not just about having insurance, it's about having the right insurance. And I wish I'd known about Aura's to insure before. It's not just another generic travel insurance company. It's the one I trust. They made everything easy, really easy. They're the ones I turn to now because they're the ones I know will help when things go sideways. If you're planning any trips, especially international ones, you want to make sure you have the peace of mind that if something unexpected happens, you're not just left in the dark. And the best part? It wasn't complicated. It wasn't this huge ordeal. I didn't have to jump through hoops to get the help I needed. They were there for me, and they'll be there for you too. If you're planning a trip, or if you travel frequently like I do, just make sure you're covered. You don't realize how much you need it until you're in a situation like mine. So, here's my advice. Get travel insurance. Don't skimp on it. If you're looking for something reliable, simple, and actually helpful when life throws a curveball at you, check out Insure. It's the one travel hack I now swear by. Trust me, you'll be glad you did. You can find the link to them in the description below, by the way.